One of the most crucial yet frequently misquoted principles for attaining success and pleasure in life is what I want to discuss with you today. Stay away from folks that make you feel bad. Indeed, those pessimistic, exhausting, and dream-destroying people who have a special ability to sap the happiness from whatever space they enter. We are all familiar with them. We may even be near some of them. However, my friends, you cannot bear more weight if you wish to ascend the mountain of achievement. And negative people are frequently the source of that extra weight. I'll start with a straightforward analogy. Suppose your life is a plane and you are a pilot. You are meant to be in the sky, ready to take flight and discover everything that the cosmos has to offer. However, what would happen if you packed your jet with too much luggage? You can't leave. It could be worse if you crash before you even get off the ground. This also holds true for the individuals you decide to spend time with. I now understand what some of you are considering. Isn't that self-centered, Jack? We ought to treat everyone with kindness, don't we? Of course. Show kindness, show empathy, but be smart, too. Being kind does not entail letting other people bring you down. Giving someone the keys to your life so they can lead you astray is not an example of compassion. Helping someone and allowing someone to hurt you are two different things. The adage "you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with" is surely familiar to you. This is a tremendous reality, not simply a catchphrase. People are gregarious animals. The energy, attitudes, and beliefs of people around us are absorbed by us. Guess what happens if you are surrounded by folks who are often whining, questioning, or criticizing? You will begin to do the same. However, you will automatically climb to the level of others around you if they are upbeat, motivated, and inspirational. I'll tell you a personal story. I was surrounded by doubters when I founded Alibaba. I was told I was insane. "Jack," they added, "you teach in schools. You have no business acumen. How can you compete with eBay and other large companies?" Their words wounded at first. But then I came to a crucial realization. Their viewpoints, not mine, were a reflection of their constraints. I made the decision to put negative voices out of my mind and concentrate on those who shared my goal. My life was altered by that choice. Let's answer the question now. Why do certain individuals undermine others? Although the causes vary, insecurity, envy, or fear are frequently the main ones. Let's dissect this. Insecurity is the first. Some people feel the need to minimize others in order to feel better about themselves because they are so insecure about their own value. It resembles a crab attempting to get out of a container. The other crabs drag the one that has begun to climb out back in. People who lack confidence should not keep you in their bucket. The second is jealousy. Some people are reminded of their shortcomings when they see you succeeding. They are envious rather than motivated by your achievement. They could disparage you, start gossip, or even work against you. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with their failure to honor others. 3. Fear. Your growth is a symbol of change, and some people are scared of it. They worry about being abandoned or losing you. Therefore, they discourage you from taking chances or going after your aspirations in an effort to keep you at their level. It's important to comprehend these motivations, since it enables you to see that you are not to blame for their negative. It is not your problem, it is theirs. Let's take a moment to be honest. Negative people drain you emotionally in addition to hindering your career. Imagine getting up each day with optimism and excitement, only to have someone dampen your spirits. It wears you down over time. When someone is continuously hurling rocks at your feet, it's like attempting to run a marathon. When you're avoiding obstacles, how can you concentrate on the finish line? Your emotional vitality is one of your most precious assets. Keep it safe. You are giving negative individuals free rent in your thoughts when you let them into your mental space. And they're awful tenants, I promise you. They will leave your mental home in a state of disarray and disarray. Not all negative is readily apparent. Some people pass off their pessimism as honesty or realism. Here are some warning signs to be aware of. What a never-ending critique. They criticize everything you do, regardless of how well you do it. Secondly, discouragement. They'll always find a method to make your plans fail. Third, rumors. They propagate unfavorable opinions about other people or speak behind your back. The fourth is a victim mindset. They never accept responsibility for their issues and constantly place the blame elsewhere. 5. Absence of assistance. They don't care about your objectives or successes. It might be time to reevaluate someone's place in your life if they regularly displayed these traits. It's not necessary to break up relationships with everyone who disagrees with you in order to avoid unpleasant people. Growth requires constructive criticism and healthy disagreement. However, you have to recognize when someone's criticism becomes poisonous. Here's how. First, establish limits. Clearly state which behaviors you will not put up with. Tell them it's unacceptable. For instance, if they keep interrupting your work to complain. Limit interaction is the second. Spend less time with a negative person if you can't avoid them entirely, such as a family member or co-worker. Avoid interactions that incite negativity and concentrate on neutral subjects. 3. Look for uplifting inspirations. People who inspire and encourage you should take the place of those who are negative. Participate in events, join communities, or look for mentors that share your goals and ideals. 4. Develop emotional distance. Learn to keep your feelings and their actions apart. Don't let their negativity to impact your self-esteem or mood. Let's now inject some humor to lighten the situation. People that are negative are like insects. They are tiny, bothersome, and always seem to appear when you least expect them to. They also don't make your life any more valuable, like mosquitoes do. You wouldn't voluntarily allow a mosquito to spend the entire night buzzing around your head, would you? So why let someone who is bad to influence your dreams? Do not quarrel with pessimists. Life is too short. Simply respond that it's refillable and move on if someone complains the glass is half empty. Spend less time arguing with those who are dedicated to their suffering. Allow me to tell you another personal tale. There were times when I had self-doubt when Alibaba was still in its early stages, but I chose to follow my inner guidance rather than listening to detractors. I surrounded myself with a group of people that shared my vision. Together, we created something remarkable by transforming challenges into opportunities. That same power is inside of you. You can accomplish amazing things, but only if you safeguard your attention and energy. There are many difficulties in the world. Avoid allowing others to add needless ones to your journey. I want to leave you with 3 basic facts before I go. You're worthy of better. You should be surrounded by positive people rather than negative ones. Never accept anything less. It takes sacrifice to succeed. Avoiding negative people might often require difficult choices. However, those choices are essential too. Your development, your time is valuable. Negativity is a waste of a short life. Instead of being resentful, spend your time with people who improve you. Keep in mind that you are the pilot of your own life. My friends, don't allow anyone to make your plane heavier. Consider this. Negative people are like travelers who insist on packing large bags full of bricks. If life were a plain voyage, it becomes your burden as well, not just theirs. A friend of mine once told me, "Jack, I'm stuck because my neighbor keeps telling me I'm not good enough." Why are you allowing your neighbor to be your co-pilot? I asked him. Even your neighbor lacks a license. He chuckled. More significantly, he released that negativity. Pick your passengers carefully and make sure they bring positive energy and refreshments rather than bricks, and you will soar higher than you could have ever dreamed when you accomplish it. Thank you.